welcome back again. It gives me great pleasure to be with all of you today evening. We hope that this evening will become a memorable one for you. And we hope that you will be able to take the maximum advantage of this program which we are holding for you. Time management during pandemic times is something crucial which you should learn. I'll be mainly speaking on 3 principles only in order for you to have good time to understand and interact with me. So usually I try to delve into the subject matter rather than simply just speak about it. And let's begin now. We'll have a good time together. We hope that we'll be able to learn something very meaningful today, which you can implement it in your life and you can see a very great change. This is what I would like to do. As I said, I'll be teaching you 3 main concepts. The first one I will teach you about is how to have real peace of mind. Because during the pandemic times, if you have to do anything, you have to maintain your calm. You have to be peaceful. If you cannot be peaceful, you cannot do any time management. So we require peace of mind. But what is real peace? We are going to talk about it through a story. I am going to teach you what is real peace, and we'll discuss a bit on that. And how to achieve peace in your own life. That's what I will teach you. That is the first thing I will discuss for 10 minutes or so. Next, after that, I'm discussing about definition of time management, right? What is time management exactly? So I have an activity which I'll show to you, and then with the help of that activity we are going to learn what is time management. Time management means only 3 things. There are only 3 things you have to do. What are those 3 things? You are going to learn that. And at the end, I am also, if I have time, I will also try to teach you how to shift the focus of life in such a way that you can be very productive. Because time management actually means to focus time to increase our productivity. So I'm going to teach you, in case if time permits me today, I'll also teach you the third point, which is how to shift the focus of life so as to gain maximum productivity. So let me begin with the first point which I have to discuss. Just before that, I need to know from you, in order to help you out to have the peace of mind, I want to talk to you about your worries of life. Because pandemic time has put every one of us in a difficult situation, a situation which we have never observed, probably never imagined also. Some of you would have never imagined not going to college and not having that social circle of friends around you. Some of you would have never thought of that so many deaths are happening. Practically everybody whom I know, in their family, one or other person, their close or distant relative has passed away. So various difficult situations, the college is not opening, we don't know when it's going to placement. I need to know from you, what is your 1 or 2 worries? I'm going to ask you this question. Please ponder about it and answer me this question. And I have this form now. I'm going to put it on your chat box. Please kindly look at the chat box right now. Vaibhavi says portion completion for boards. Okay, so she's a board student and she has a worry how to complete your portion of boards. Dear friends, I am going to help you to solve your worry. Believe me, I'm not a magician, okay? I am not a magician. But I promise you, by the end of this program, I am going to show you how you can handle your problems and you can have peace of mind. Please believe me. You have to open your minds and open your heart to receive the inputs which I am going to tell you. If you do that, I can promise you that all these worries will vanish and something else will come in that place. I'll tell you how. Let me go ahead. Let me tell you this. Pandemic time has only come in our life to teach us something valuable. This much I can tell you. Everybody is facing these problems. Everybody is facing these challenges. But I want to tell you this, that this is how life is. For most of you, you have been children. For most of you, you have not been active in financial life. Your parents have taken care of you. They have been really kind and nice to you. They have taken all the anxieties of life on them, and you probably were thinking that things will remain very simple and you will not have any big anxieties in life ever. But suddenly, everything changed, and the big anxieties of life are now on your shoulders or on your head, right? So therefore, things like, oh my God, so many problems, so many difficulties. How do you feel when you are surrounded by these difficulties? Now, tell me on your chat box. When you are surrounded by so many difficulties, how do you feel? How do you feel when you are in such a problematic situation? Let me tell you. Can you tell me some few feelings which you are getting in this kind of an environment? Honestly, tell me. Okay, tension. Vithik Sai says he's tense, overwhelmed. Okay, you can just type on the chat box. I'll read out. Yeah. So some of you may feel overwhelmed. Some of you may feel things are out of my control. Things are going out of my hand. I am not in control, isn't it? How many of you feel yes, yes, yeah, okay, yeah. Here are good responses coming up. So you're feeling like depressed or panic or stressful, becoming blank, no, don't know what to do. Okay, okay, just go to sleep. It's too much problem. Thinking of escaping. No, 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 no. I'm going to tell you the solution. Okay, I'm going to tell you the solution. Don't worry, don't worry. Every one of you, don't worry. I'm going to tell you the solution. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to tell about solutions. Yes, unsatisfied. Yes. So you're worried about. You are not in control of life. All this is happening because you are not in control of life, right? Yes, yes, something is not fulfilled. Thank you. I understand. I am grateful that you are all very actively participating. Let me tell you, show now my slides now. Please pay attention. I am going to help you right now to make you realize a few things. My slideshow is here. So here I am. See, reality of the world is uncertainty is certain. If you take notes, here is something which I want you to write down. Please write down this quote. Uncertainty is certain, dear friends. You have been in a situation where your parents took care of you and things were not, on your shoulders. There were no responsibility. But dear friends, if you share responsibility, this is how the world is. The world is not filled of the bed of roses. The world is filled of uncertainties, difficulties, and challenges and problems. However, the response which you give to those uncertainties is all yours. The response which you give to those uncertainties is not fixed. He's saying that uncertainty is certain, but fear and worry are optional. Why should you be worrying? Why should you be fearful? Please understand the reality of life. The reality of life is, this is life. Welcome. I welcome all of you to the challenges which life is going to give us, not just during this pandemic times, but throughout the life. I mean, every average person's life, or rather I should say 100% of the people's life is filled with challenges, is filled with uncertainties. And how do you go ahead depends on your attitude. For people, those who do not have the right attitude, they start panicking, they start worrying, they start feeling, oh my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? No, that's not the choice which you have to make. You can stay peaceful. You can give a great response to this challenging situation. And rather, I should say to you, should I say to this to you, right? Should I say this to you that you can, instead of just going through the trouble, going through these troubles and challenges, you can grow through these challenges. You don't just have to go through these challenges, you can grow through these challenges. For that, you need a real peace of mind. And I am going to tell you next in 6 to 7 minutes only how you can have peace of mind even when you are surrounded by such problems. Please allow me to do that, and please focus your attention now. You should not right now be doing multitasking, etc. Focus. If you want to take notes, here is where you can begin. And I am back on my slides for you. So we are going to now discuss on a story. This is a story of a king. The king was wanting to know, what does real peace look like? So the king said, yeah, he was a king, so therefore he had a lot of money. He said, anyone who gives me a painting which shows real peace, I'm going to give him a huge prize, huge amount of money. So thousands and thousands of paintings from all across the nation, they started pouring down. And in his gallery, there were so many paintings which came just within a month. So many painters painted real peace. And I'm going to show you some of those pictures, what it looked like. And some of these pictures, the king directly rejected. And only one of them he selected, which shows what is real peace. And now let's look at that. So here is what. This was one of the first paintings which came. And the king, as soon as he saw that, he said, wow, this is really good. This is placid lake. The lake is placid. It's very beautiful, serene and calm. But is it real peace? Is it real peace? The king said, no way. This is not real peace. In reality, peace is not like that. Okay, this is cancelled. So many paintings he just rejected. Another painting he appreciated was this one. Wow, a beautiful one. This is a river scene. This is a riverside. There is a Himalayas. The sun is setting. What a beautiful scene. It seems like there is no activity in the river and it's so silent. Isn't it looking like peace? The king said, this is not real peace. He rejected it. And after a long series of watching so many paintings and thousands of paintings rejecting, finally the king selected one of those paintings and gave the first prize. But all the ministers of the king were very much confused by the choice of the king. And let me show you which painting did the king select. This was the painting the king gave as the prize. He said, "This is real peace." And everybody was looking. All the ministers came around and said, "What? This painting? This painting looks like real peace?" They were confused. Okay, they zoomed on and they say, "Okay, really? Is this first prize? This real peace? I mean, look at carefully. Is it peace or is it a storm scene? Isn't it? There seems to be like a storm. It seems like there is a lightning in the sky. Seems like the bridge has broken and there's a flow of river. Which is just the river is gushing down. Winds are blowing. Is it storm scene or a peace scene?" They were like, "What? The king has gone berserk. He's choosing this particular painting as the first prize and saying this is real peace." They were saying, "King, oh my God, you are the king, that's fine. But would you like to tell us why did you choose this one as the real peace painting?" And the king said, "Of course, I'm going to tell you now. Because there is some great important lesson for life. Dear friends, I'm going to teach you one lesson. You are going to learn this and you are going to change your life if you learn this. Please stay with me and hear this very attentively." Yes. So the king said, "Yes, I selected this painting because this is real peace." Why? He focused on the one small part of this painting and said, "Please see this. What is this?" Okay. What is it? He showed a particular part. He said, "See, this one, this particular part. You can see that it's on the right side of yours, on the screen." He said, "See this. What are you seeing?" All the ministers said, "Oh, we are seeing a nest." He said, "Yeah. And what is that inside?" "There is a bird." "And what else is there?" "There are two little baby birds." "And what is that bird doing?" He said, "The bird is very relaxed. Though all around her is calamity, though all around her is so much of difficulty, though there is a storm which is going all around her, but the bird is just so peaceful in making her small little babies go to sleep in that nest which is giving her so much of comfort." So therefore the king said, "My dear ministers, this is real peace because this is what represents life. Life will be surrounded by challenges, by difficulties, by uncertainties, but real peace of mind is when you ignore all of that which is so much of the difficulties etc. around you, and you focus on what is important for you." It depends on where do you focus. Do you focus on so many things which are uncertain, or you focus on that which you can do? That is how you can bring in real peace. Real peace is not outside, dear friends. Real peace has to be sought within your heart. Real peace is a state of heart or consciousness. Real peace is not when everything is good, everything is no problems, there are no problems in life, you're really good in health, you're getting a good job, you're getting good grades, everything is going your way, and then you will be peaceful. No, this is utopia, which never happens in anyone's life. Right? Real life is filled with challenges and problems, dear friends. So therefore, real peace is the state of your own heart. It's not something outside to be sought. Real peace is within and you can discover it. Can I tell you how to discover that real peace? Please be with me and I teach you that. How you can derive this real peace in your life. See this. So, in this world, real peace, for getting real peace in our life, which is a state of heart or consciousness, we need to learn to take shelter of things which don't change, rather than things which can be taken away from us or can be stripped away from us. Most of our life, we have been told that you should hold on to those things which can be taken away from us. But if you hold on to those things which cannot be taken away from us, that's when you can get real peace. And I'm going to tell you what are those things which do not change with time. What are those things which cannot be taken away from you? Please focus on that. The unchangeable principles are what I'm going to tell you. This is what you can focus. If you focus on this, you can achieve real peace. The universal values like attitude of serving, honesty, integrity, cleanliness, kindness, selfless purpose, humility, steadiness, self control, truthfulness, spiritual consciousness, or devotion to God. These are some of the unchangeable principles, dear friends. If you hold on to these principles, despite the calamities and challenges, I am going to tell you, you can attain real peace. But if you are going to focus on something very flimsy, just some grades, just some money, just some this or that, external things which can be just taken away from you at any point of time, oh my God, then there cannot be any peace, because life is like this, uncertain. Great people are great because they take shelter of the unchangeable principles of life. That's why they're great. And you can achieve that greatness if you can learn to have real peace of mind, which comes by focusing on these universal values. Please read this list of values. I want you to select one or two of them and hold on to that in your own life. See, dear friends, many of you are amazing. Some of you I know personally. You are amazing people. You can do really good things in this world. You have been blessed by God in various ways. Some of you are from IIT. Some of you have very good positions in your life. And all of you, believe me, can be great and successful, doing great in your life. But you need to focus on certain unchangeable values in your life to obtain real peace. Don't search for peace outside of yourself. Real peace is within you. It's a state of consciousness which you can develop. And what I am teaching to you is how to develop that real peace by focusing on some of those universal values which I just now taught. Can I know from you any one or two of these values which you are going to focus on in order to get the best out of yourself and have real peace of mind? Can I ask you that? Please, can you please type it on the chat box? Can you please type it on the chat box and tell which one of those qualities or two of those qualities you are going to focus on in order to have the real peace of mind? By focusing on that, you can, by developing that, by shifting your focus to develop that particular virtue, you are going to give up the worry of what is changing around you. Yes, okay, great. That's great. Thank you. I'm very happy that you got this, so honesty, cleanliness, selflessness. Yes, selflessness is such a virtue. If you focus on that, dear friends, I'm going to tell you, your life will be different. You people, you have a lot of anxiety, you have a lot of, difficult challenges, etc. But many others may have thousands of times more challenges than you. Don't just look at the problems which you have. The world around you, probably people around you may have much bigger problems. Be busy. If you can be selfless, oh my God, you will get such inner strength from within. Kindness, many of you are writing, honesty, self-control, spiritual quotient. This is really amazing. This is where your focus is. Please hold on to these values, these virtues. Select for yourself any one or two of them. Develop them and you will find great peace of mind, great peace of heart. Things around you are not going to change, but your attitude in life will change. And probably by changing your attitude, you can also change the world. Okay? So let's get back. So how are you feeling at this point of time after you have learned this particular about peace of mind? Tell me honestly, how are you feeling now? After I have told you this last 10 minutes, how are you feeling? Relieved? Okay, some of you feeling good. Great, getting sense of it. Okay, that's nice. So tell me, how are you feeling now after you are learning this real peace? You're feeling a little better. You're feeling excited. You're feeling clarity. Okay, that's great. Immediately you can see, just merely by thinking of these virtues and understanding, this is what is life is, you get clarity, you get confidence, you get excited, you get relaxed. So please hold on to some of these virtues. Remember this lesson which I taught you. This can change your life. Now I get back to teach you time management. Okay? With this peace of mind which you have now, I can teach you time management. Be with me for next 10 minutes to know what exactly time management is and what it is not. I'm going to show you on my slides back. I'm going to show you back on my slides. I am here. Here are we. So what exactly is time management? Different people will say different things, but I'm going to talk to you with the help of this activity which I have here. Okay. So there were two teams and they were about to play a ball game. Please be very attentive. I'm going to talk about a game. I'm going to talk about an activity. You have to tell me the definition of time management through this activity. See friends, I am here to make you explore things. I am not a teacher who just tells this is the definition, write it down. I am not like that. This is not the way anyone can teach anybody. I want you to explore that. So I am now going to tell you an exercise. I am going to show you the results of that exercise. Based on that, you are going to tell me the definition of time management. Okay? You have to discover that definition of time management. And I am going to remove many of your misconceptions about time management with the help of this activity. Zoom onto this activity, learn from it. Please be with me. Focus on this. Okay, here we are. So there was a ball game, a number game or a ball game which was being played by two teams, Team A and Team B. Let us see what these two teams did, and with the help of this, we will learn about time management. So there was this bin which had hundreds and hundreds of balls, huge number of balls. Okay, there was a bin which had hundreds and hundreds of balls. As you are seeing, they were numbered. They were numbered from 1 to 100. You can see they were all numbered balls. On each of this ball, there was one number printed. Okay, between 1 to 100. Okay, the number was between 1 to 100. Huge number of balls were there. You can say practically unlimited. A huge container filled with so many balls. Okay, and they were all jumbled up together. They were all mixed up together. And these two teams were given a task, given an activity. What was the activity? So they had only 10 seconds with them. They had only 10 seconds with them, and they were told that there are Team A, there is Team B. They were told within 10 seconds you can bring out the number of as many number of balls as you want, and you have to maximize your score. Whoever gets the maximum score will win. Two teams, Team A, Team B. Okay, so 10 seconds for you. After that 10 seconds for you, you have to pull out as many balls as you can, whatever you want, whatever number of balls. You have to maximize your score. Whoever gets the maximum score wins this game. Let us see what team A did, and let us see what team B did. And you are going to tell me after that the definition of time management. Let's go ahead. Okay, it's fun, right? Okay, let's see. Team A did as what most people would do. So yeah, score. What is the score of this team? Score would be the sum of the numbers on the balls picked up. So okay, you can sum up the number A, whatever the numbers are, and then you get the score. Right? So whoever gets the maximum score wins. Team A, let's see what did it do. Team A's strategy was 10 seconds. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Pick balls at random. This is started pulling the balls. Okay, they started pulling the balls at random. Okay, pick them up, and they picked up as many balls as possible. Okay, like 1, 2, 3. Quickly. Whatever came in front, they just picked up as many balls as possible. And in 10 seconds, they picked up 5 balls. That's amazing. They picked up 5 balls. That's quite interesting. So then the sum of theirs was 8 plus 29 plus 17 plus 11 plus 31. What is the sum? 96. They got 96. So whatever balls were in front of them, they just started picking them because they had to pick it, and they had to after picking they had to put in their box. So it takes a little time, right? You pick the ball out and then you put it into the box. So they could pick 5 balls like this. 5 balls they picked, and they had a total of 96. Let's see what Team B did. Now you are going to see something amazing. Team B, they thought, okay, let us search for a higher number balls carefully. They have only 10 seconds, okay? Only 10 seconds, huh? So they thought, let us search for higher number balls carefully and pick them up. Whichever has the higher number, that is how we'll be able to win. So therefore they thought, okay, let's see here. And they're going to search for the higher number balls. In 10 seconds, they picked up only 3 balls. And some of you may say, oh my God, what's that? Only 3 balls. But their score was 82 plus 67 plus 75 to 24. Team A, 5 balls, 96. Team B, 3 balls, 224. What did you learn, dear friends, from this exercise? What did you learn about time management? Think about this now. As I told you, I'm not going to tell you the definition right away. I want to ask you, what does time management mean? 10 seconds, Team A decides randomly, just pick up, balls are in front of them, and as it happens in front of them, whatever the balls were of small numbers. So just picked up few balls here, and they got 96 score. Team B zoomed on, okay, where are larger number balls? Okay, they're a little behind inside. They have to go more. They have to search more. They have to remove some lower number balls. And then they picked up some higher number. 86. Yes, this is good. And then, okay, that's 90. You have to pick it up, So they had to search but they had to remove a lot of clutter. They had to remove a lot of small number of balls. It took time. They got only 3 balls, but the score was almost triple than what you had for the score for the team A. So what's the lesson you learn from this about time management? This can again change your life. If you learn this lesson, a lot of things from your life will be uncluttered, and this lesson can help you to do time management throughout your life. Whether you're going to be a student, whether you're going to be an engineer or a doctor or a commerce or a housewife or whoever, this principle can change your life by learning time management. Let me see what you are all writing. That's great. Okay, so some of you are saying work. That's nice. I'm happy. So many of you are very nicely thinking. And so Shivani says prioritizing. That's really good, Shivani. You learned something nice today. Very good. Shivani said prioritize. Exactly. That's what I wanted to know from you. So it's Meghla says it's not about how much we do. It's about what we do in that time. It's not how many activities we are doing. How much busy we are. Busy. No, it's not about that. It's about where you are focusing, what exactly you are doing. Very good. Wise utilization of resources, Kirtana says. I'm very happy to read all of your thoughts. This is so nice. Aryan says 20% of tasks give 80% results. Great. That's right. That's nice discovery, Aryan. You got it. You got the principle. And carefully focus and study. That's very good. Very good. I'm seeing many good responses. All of this you can learn. Please note it down. Focus on the higher priority task. Yes, some of you say value of the work is prioritized more. Smart word over hard work. Very good. Wonderful. Effectiveness matters. Yes, thank you. You got it. See, time management means this only. I want to tell you, most people in life, they think that to be busy means to manage time. That's not the fact. It's not like that. You can be busy, but you can be busy in less productive tasks. Time management is about doing those tasks which are of higher priority. But let me tell you something. Doing the higher priority tasks is always little difficult. Just like the balls, the lower number of balls are available everywhere. But the higher number of balls were less, and they had to be surged, and some difficulty had to be taken. They had to spend a little time for it. They had to strategize for it. Then only they got those higher number balls, they picked it up and they kept it. Similarly in life, to do tasks which are not of high value, right? Which are not very productive, you can just spend time on that like that. How much does it take to just keep on watching the YouTube videos, which most of us have done? You will think, I have so many things to do, so much. And then we are there with our YouTube. Okay. Half an hour, sometimes 1 hour. Oh, that movie. Array, this is also there in YouTube. Okay, very good. Let me watch it. So watching that movie, watching that YouTube video, watching this and that. How much does it take? So easy. It's just on your fingertips, just easy. You can just spend your time in that, right? And you can say to everybody, actually, I'm very busy. But what you are doing? So low productive tasks are easy to do. High productive tasks are difficult to do. Okay, they require discipline. They require focus. They require thought process and planning, right? You're getting. So that is why time management is all about this. Identify higher priority tasks. No matter how difficult they are, you are going to do it. Right? You are going to do it early in the day, not last in the day, not last in the month, early in the month. Most of the higher productive tasks are going to be difficult, not just for you, but for anyone else. Those who are successful know this, and therefore they start their day with most difficult tasks, because if you prioritize on higher priority tasks, then you can get them done. If you prioritize on lower priority tasks, you will get them done. But what is the use? You did not get much. You understood this? This is time management, dear friends. I am now going to tell you 3-point definition of time management by which you can easily do management of your time. Please see on my screen. I am going to show you now 3 points only. These are just 3 points. Very simple 3 points which any one of you can apply. Please see this. Please write down if you are wanting to write this one. First thing is, make a list of all the activities which you have to do. Preferably write it down. I want to show you here, dear friends, although I have so much technology I have, Okay, I have so much of technology. I have this laptop. I also have a website. Many of you have come to my website. I have my YouTube channel. I record my videos. I do use of so much of technology. I have my tab here, and my mobile I've kept on silence. I have kept it away. I have tab. I have mobile. I have this laptop. So much technology I have, but I prefer to keep my diary always with me. This is 5 rupees probably. You don't have to take this one only. I'm just showing to you, and this is filled with tasks. You can see. Of course, my camera cannot catch completely, but you can see there are filled of tasks, which I do, and there are tick marks. You can see, some of you can see the tick marks are there, right? At least that much you can see, right? You can't see the tasks. You can see the tick marks. You can see minutes also are written. 45 minutes I'll spend on this. This is what I do. I do it every day. Okay, so there is a habit. If you develop good habits, dear friends, you can do time management. You can see this huge list. And a person like me, how much busy we are. We don't get time to sleep also. We have hundreds and hundreds of things to do. And I have never found high productive tasks to be very easy. Never. Higher productive tasks will always be difficult to start and perform. But discipline means to focus on that and not focus on so many other things in life, right? This is how you will get the maximum out of life. The first thing you do is make a list. Write down. Instead of writing on your notebook, tab, and whatever you have, I suggest you go offline. Be offline, to detoxify yourself digitally. I'm going to give one program on that. Detoxify yourself digitally. So much technology, so much pandemic time, internet, this, that you're using. Arey Baba, 5-10 minutes, half an hour a day, you can be logged off from everything. Think about what is higher productive tasks. Write them down over here, and focus on one by one. You can start focusing on that. Maybe this can totally change your life. Okay, so please think about this. Whatever way you want to write down on your laptop, etc., that's up to you. I have this way. It works very good for me. For most people, to be away from technology for some time works the best. Okay, so first point, write down your tasks. Right. Write down the tasks. Here is the list again. I'm going to show you. Write down. Make a list of all the activities which you have. Okay, one by one. Write them down. Second thing is what you will do. There will be hundreds of activities you have to do, but not all of them will be of the same importance or number. Like that number is equal to the productivity. How much importance it has. How much it will give you value. So rank the activities based on their importance. This is where intelligence comes. Okay. And I think for all of you, you will be able to do it because I know and believe that all of you are smart people. You can do really wonderful things. This is the second thing which you should do. Third thing which you have to do is invest time according to the priority of the activities. That's it. This is time management. Please learn this. Only 3 things you have to do. First, make a list. Second, rank the activity. Third, invest your time according to priority of the activity. That's all. This is what is called as time management. Please write it down and start doing. And this is how you will get. So after you learn this, after you have learned this time management, how are you feeling? After I have demystified the entire time management and you have understood what is time management, please type on your chat box. How did you see? Did you like this lesson which I taught you? How are you feeling? And there is one more point I have to tell you, for which I have. Okay, so your Ritik is saying you're feeling good. Okay, please write it down. Please write it down. Immediately write it down. I want to know from you. Okay, so that's great. Feeling confident. Just see, I told you, I'll promised you that your worries of life I'm going to throw out. Everything I'm going to throw out. Make you throw out, right? And you are going to be a really great person after this program. So got clear vision. Thanks. Ganesh is saying I'm feeling relieved. Just see, if you know what you have to do, you will be very happy in life. I'm telling you, right? So more confident, good definition, effective use of time. Now I'm really relaxed, encouraged. Thank you, Meghla. Thank you so much. Need to achieve more. Great. Thanks. Fine. So you got this definition of time management. Last thing I'm going to tell you, which is also very critical, but very small principle. Just let me take your 5 minutes more. Please stay tuned. And after that, very important thing is that let us see. So we are here. So now one more point. After you learn time management, you have to also note one more important thing. In general, people think that if they are busy, they are productive. No. You don't have to be just busy. You have to be busy doing the right thing. Okay. So how to find out those right things? So one is to priority. One is to prioritize. But another principle is also there. So I have to show, you have to see in your life what exactly you're focusing upon. There are two things you can be focusing upon. Please see this very, very carefully. There is something called a circle of concern, and there is something called a circle of influence. There are two circles. By circle, I mean, where do you focus? These are not physical circles in life. These are mental circles in life. Please note, these are psychological, not physical. Okay? These are not physical circles in life. These are psychological or mental circles in our life. In our mind, what are the thoughts which are coming again and again? Circle of concern means thoughts about things which you cannot do anything about. For example, oh my God, terrorism, oh my God, weather, oh my God, corona, oh my God, that news channel, oh my God, second wave, oh my God, replacement, oh my God, money, oh my God, this, oh my God, things which you cannot do anything about. Why the weather is hot this time? Why there is so much of corona this time? Arey, I am sitting for the placement and now only corona had to come. So when you are these kind of thoughts are coming again and again in your mind, you are in circle of concern. Again, I am not saying it's not a physical circle, it's a psychological circle. It's the pattern of thought. Okay. Circle of influence is another, different, separate. Circle of influence means to focus on that which you can change. Focus on that which you can do, right? So you can focus on how can I interact with others, how can I be more productive, how can I exercise, in which service I can volunteer or what I can donate. This is completely in your hand. Which subjects I can study, how many hours I can study, which online courses I can do, etc. This is totally in your hand. So which is the circle which you are in? Circle of concerns are filled with worries of life. It is all about so many things which you have concern about, which you think important, but it is not in your control. Like worries of life, news about environment, news about corona. Why do you watch so much of news? Maybe you can update yourself a little bit, but if you go on checking YouTube, so many channels, this much cases, that much, this much, how does it help you? It doesn't help you at all. Nowadays, this Bollywood industry is under the problem. So, reading about this Bollywood actor, this actress, and this, how does it help you? It's only on concern level, right? About other people's behavior, about health worries, about problems. See, if this is your focus, you will always be worried. You will always have, surrounding problem. No, this is not where you should be focusing on. You should focus on circle of influence, where you can do something about it. It is filled with your actions which you can do, your behavior of how you can act or change, your learning and your improvements, solutions. Okay? In life, not everything you can change. In life, not everything will be in your control. This is a fact. There is no human being who has 100% control of life. No. In fact, in life, I would say 50-60% of the things will be out of your control. Always. This is how life is. That remaining 30-40% of the things which is in your control, if you focus on that, you will be able to do something really great. If you keep focusing on worry, things which are out of your control, you will never be able to achieve anything in life. So dear friends, change your focus of thoughts. Okay? First, I told you in this program, have real peace by focusing on values. You have to focus on one of those universal principles, one or two of them, you will attain real peace. Second thing I taught you about the time management, 3 principles, okay, only. I showed you with the activity. Now, third thing I'm talking about, how to change the pattern of thinking, okay, which is also very critical. The pattern of thinking will make you productive or will make you unproductive. So you will be productive only when you focus on things which you can change in life, things which you can do, things not which you cannot do. If you keep thinking what you cannot do, simply you will be worried. If you keep thinking on what you can do, you will become very happy. You will be always in the circle of influence. Okay, that's what I had to tell you. I think there's 1 or 2 more slides. Yeah, so see here on my slides back. Where should you focus? On circle of concern or circle of influence? I already told you. If you focus on circle of influence, You can increase the circle of influence, and many things which you are worried about today, you can change after 5 years, 6 years, 10 years probably, right? But if you focus on circle of concern, even the things which you can do and change, even that also goes out of your hand. That is a problem. You can see this here. If you focus on circle of concerns, your circle of influence shrinks and reduces. If you focus on circle of influence rather, then the circle of influence expands and circle of concern reduces. So I give you an example just quickly. Many of you are like students, or you are guiding some students like mother or father or parent. So worry about placements and career, etc. What most of you had. See, if you are in circle of concern, you'll only think about why is it happening to me? Oh, I am not sure of results. Why should I work hard? I don't know whether I'll get placed. Let me search on internet what others have to say about it. And you just waste time on what others are speaking, what this news channel is talking, what this is happening, what this Facebook, but this and that. Blaming, mourning, accusing. You will only blame others, you will accuse others, you will only lament. So this is the circle of concern. Circle of influence is, what can I do about it? Okay, fine, this situation has come now. It is here to stay. It is not going to go away just by wishing. What can I do about it? Let me learn the subject matter properly, whatever subjects you have to learn. Okay, teachers are not teaching in the class, college. Let me find out online courses. How to prepare my resume? How can I be relevant to the job interviews? How can I update myself, upgrade myself? How can I acquire technical expertise? What all is necessary? Let me have a high bandwidth connection. Let me have this. Yeah? So whatever I can do, you will focus on that, not on the negativity which you cannot do. When you focus like this, dear friends, you will be able to achieve a lot in life. So always remain in circle of influence, not on circle of concern. So this is what I wanted to tell you, dear friends.